So these are different types of lights from KMTV. KMTV are a relatively new company based in China, and I've been using their lights for about 2.5 years. And I've got a lot of experience with lights and different types of lights in the 30 years that I've been filming. And I'm always looking for something new that's going to make my life a bit easier. I come from a background of using redheads and blondes and all sorts of really big hot lights. And they're fine for certain things, but the modern LED lights are so much easier. And now we actually have lights like these which have really high colour accuracy and are light and are portable, and some of them are really, really bright. So I'm going to go through 3 of these lights and show you what they do. Let's start off with this one, which is the Boltzmann 55. So if you come from ever using any dado lights or sort of backlights, they're great and they are the industry standard, but their LED ones are very expensive. The great thing about these ones, they are so much cheaper and have a really high quality light. And one of the reasons why I really wanted these, apart from the fact they don't get hot, is you can run them off batteries. I shoot a lot of documentaries and I don't want to keep running extension cables everywhere. This is a bicolor, so it has tungsten, so it's 32 to 5600 Kelvin. I'm going to blast myself there, you can see it here. And this is minimum brightness. There it goes, all the way up to there. You keeping up with my exposure? Probably not. Oh, I can't see anything now because I'm blinded. It's focusable as well. So let me just get there. So with the Fresnel lens, I use this for backlights, but you can put on soft boxes as Bowens mount. These are really terrific lights. 55 watt bicolor, they do a 55 watt daylight and tungsten, and there's a 35 watt for a lower output. So this one here is one of the biggest ones they do. Physically the biggest, but not the brightest. It's a 100 watt Boltzmann. So this also is bicolor, and 100 watts is pretty bright for an LED. I'm going to show you here, I'm not going to blast myself, I'm going to put it up here. And it is as well, it's focusable. And I use these for bringing lighting backgrounds rather than lighting people. So I change temperature, or I maybe put some additional gel on them. I can replicate really lovely warm sun or some cold light. And this is fantastic, it's totally silent. The case is quite a big light. You can get a smaller version of this, the 100 watt, but it is only single color. If you want, the bicolor is the bigger case, but this is a really high quality light. This is very cool. This is a strip light. It looks a little bit like a lightsaber, but it's not. It's a light. And there's different sizes. The 2 foot one, there's a 1 foot, 2 foot, a 4 foot. And you can get them in, you can build them up into sets of however many you want. The key thing about this is it's RGB. And RGB is the big thing in lights right now. Any color temperature that you want, any color that you want. So if you want to, you wouldn't like anybody red, but for background and stuff, it's cool. And the great thing about RGBs is you can match any color that you're having in the room. So I had a situation where my ambient light inside this laboratory was a little bit green, and I balanced for that, but then I needed to make sure that my light on the interviewee matched that. And I get exactly the same color temperature. You can have lots of effects and things, and you can control it via an app. Basically any color you want. Not only does it do all these fancy colors, it does have bulbs, LED bulbs in there for traditional colors, so it's bicolor. So this is just a small selection of the lights that they have. They do RGBs for pretty much any of these lights. Apart from the Boltzmanns, actually, they do have nice big panels for lighting things. They have smaller lights as well. Really high output. I think the strongest RGB panel they do is 150 watts, so pretty good. You can get these lights now at Scan Pro Video.